FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins.
I need to go to Jerk 48. So I'm telling you, son, the fight ain't gonna be long, son.
You say what?
I'm talking to them boys on the mic, on the fucking phone, too.
They can hear both of us?
I got the AirPod in.
Set, red, 60, orange. To the ball, team, we gotta get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 80 weapons.
Son.
They'll run with a backup. This is
son,
Williams.
if a nigga subverting him, son, it's over with.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Shit. I'm glad, I ain't gonna lie, I don't get no notification. He probably tagged me too.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Nigga tag you, huh?
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the
still
team
cold,
that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
I'm tired of the motherfuckers, son.
So from the 36 now, 1st
I don't
and
even think
10.
these niggas, I don't think the niggas played them boys yet.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Y'all trying to challenge?
Fournette, first down, still going. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
You don't think my money gets spent somewhere else?
Drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and
so
good.
That's a long drive,
and
yeah.
makes the score 7-0.
That nigga did it by himself, pull up on him. He had the crib, you heard?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the jack. Yeah, man.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Yeah.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Mm-hmm. So my body's still fucked up from last night. I'm tired, bitch. Them fucking wings ain't doing nigga nothing.
Running back. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Niggas always want
Give
the
him
Saints,
5
man.
on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That fucking whole league just garbage. Damn, yeah. That's our Legion, though, too.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Yeah.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during
our
meetings?
Niggas who don't need the money in that bitch. The niggas in the damn tuxedo. They're going to buy me a tuxedo next year. Fuck that.
He should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
I ain't been going the last 2 years either. But if I'm going to go, I might as well buy one.
They'll run on first down.
But you got Boogie running back like me.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
Getting worse and worse every year.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's
going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
We got 3, folks, we got 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Good tackle,
and again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Set up, 15, Ronnie. 15 line. We go.
What's up, Neat?
They'll look to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's get it.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now it's seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post.
Everybody else in Texas.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
In your face.
They'll set up a throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that.
Man, money team beat the fuck out of G.
Into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there.
Man.
Now it's 4th down.
I had one less quick deal.
But I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Washington. 61 yards that time on the ground.
Set. Gator. Watch the twist.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 3-yard line.
They come out here in the I. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as it was stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
We get one of them bitches every year, but y'all ain't had one of them bitches since the 80s.
No, I ain't having a good bitch since the 80s,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they
why
had it.
can't
What
stay on
steps
60
do you think
huh?
they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Take your ass over there.
The big play to
Well,
start
like
him
you ain't
out.
going
Has him
over
at the 45 already. Back to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's caught inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
That's one of them catches where you got to hurry
So
and
the
do that
big
bitch
play
next
means
week.
just like that, they'll
Go to the
operate
next
from
week,
the
fuck
red
it.
zone now on
Guess what?
first
You don't know if
down.
you're going to get another one.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. From the shotgun.
Threw the ball already, bro. Damn.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight
And I've
end.
been through
But
the
it'll be
ball.
second
I'm
and
like,
goal.
what the fuck?
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance
So I
with what
would
they're
put the ball way
doing.
before
I
that.
think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. On second down, Williams. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Redskins 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this
That
one
nigga
away.
Mike lost to the Patriots. The Patriots don't beat nobody.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Mike
These two
Taylor
teams
broke.
trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to
Ooh,
figure
that
out how to
nigga
break
got
out
me
of
with
a
that bitch.
stalemate.
Lord.
Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down.
That bitch
or
Ramsey.
continue your
Fucking
breakneck
right.
pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just
Why you paying
counting
the big
them up.
bucks?
They're watching this game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I gotta make my motherfucking running back an X Factor, man.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll drop the throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
That's how it is in Jacksonville, son.
And it'll be second and about a yard to
every
go
game
for the
and
first.
At the 3-yard line.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Roll out. Right up.
They run with 4. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
John got him a linebacker.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Check, 59, 59. I got it.
Oh, shit.
They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught.
That's right. Kill that
bitch. Touchdown, Washington. From 3 yards out, and the Redskins have once again taken the lead. They took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 27. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's 4th. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And this one is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Get your stupid ass up.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I'm tired as a motherfucker. I can't even talk shit to you right now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1.
Yeah,
and you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different. After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Back to throw here. They'll roll him out right.
Fuck.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
That bitch walked off.
Picked off at the 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught.
Meglin!
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Man, Ramsey played off me, bro. That's cool, dog.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Hello. Yeah.
Extra point forthcoming.
What you got? Said it coming.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Dominating. All right, I know what you're talking about.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. Right. So this offense, they should be fresh.
Yeah, I think
that's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Right.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I'm going to lock you in, though. Just going to hit me up tomorrow. All right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Right. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Good throw, good catch.
He's still talking, huh? He got big trying to go fucking phone, trying to play the fucking game.
Stick with him for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the 1st down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Leonard Fournette, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You need them backs, boy. I ain't about to keep going no fucking play over no hurt running back.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. A little juke. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally. It's Coleman here, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, you got 3. Go.
Looking to throw. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Protein spill.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
3 down. Check 31.
X3. 218. Chop.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Redskins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Montez Sweat. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is going to be 49er football.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Don't do enough of that on their own, huh?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Open man is Samuel, complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
This fucking man is wild, dog. He got to be missing field goals. So I really don't never miss this bitch, dog. That's cool.
Here in this 4th quarter.
I gotta get more.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
2nd and 9 now. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here we go. 50, plant. Tight end to 61, matchbox, lights. 3 down. Check 24.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey. You got 3. 3 down.
2nd and 14. That's going to be caught by Richardson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people are wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition.
Ain't doing.
Let's face it now.
Ain't checking no damn body.
Doing it best. No, they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got room. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Well, it certainly appears that the big guys up front have taken charge of the line of scrimmage. 2 really nice plays back-to-back. But on the defensive side of the ball, there shouldn't be any despair. Okay, they've got us a couple of times here. Hang in there, keep your composure, and try and figure it out for the next play.
Jim. There you go. Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yeah, they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that penalty.
I'm so confused.
Go on.
And to give this time to the tailback. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
What if you score on yours?
Game over.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And an alley to run.
Y'all fucking hate Madden, bro. I'm a linebacker and make that fucking tackle, dog.
With a first down. 4th and short, got a whole lot more than he bargained for. He almost scored.
Yeah, how about that? Because you know how it is when you get all those bodies near the line of scrimmage. You often get engaged by blockers, and you can't get your hands on the ball carrier. And he breaks free, and he goes almost the distance.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
80 weapons. Hey, orbit. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
Second down and inches. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Why does man ain't catch the ball?
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
On the set. Recon, 132 fighter.
I ain't got the energy.
Right back to him on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the third down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
I'll fight.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Good game, bro.
Here we go.
Good game, bro. Like Madden be giving me this shit, bro. This shit don't make no sense, dog.
And they will take a knee here.
So we ain't played that much this, son. Yeah, but you got me on this one, nigga. Good game, dog.
Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
This one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, we're unable to determine a winner.
Well, can I say it? I think it's a fair outcome with the kind of game that we had, pretty evenly matched. But here's where it gets tough. Because it was a night game, Makes it much shorter on the turnaround, doesn't it? Especially for the visiting team.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Washington, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.